I'm glad we're sitting down because you'd make me feel short again.
So who's got it right? Derek. That's who I'd want to be, if I could be anyone. He's got it right. He's always happy, he's enthusiastic, he's popular, he's funny, heart of gold. Yeah, that's who I'd be. Come back as Derek. I don't have much, going on in his head, but what he has got going on, it's all good.
That's the easiest thing. Just be nice. And that's why I'm nice. Not because I think I'll get into heaven or anything. I don't know. But when I does nice things, I feels nice. And when I does bad things, I feels bad. That's how I knows.
Do you think Derek is the kindest and most innocent character you ever created and played?
Yeah, he's certainly the kindest, and he is the kindest and most innocent. He's the first hero I've played, really. People like David Brent and Andy Millman. He's still flawed, but with those characters, their flaws were their own fault. It was sort of like it was about ego and jealousy and desperation and wanting to be loved and, whereas Derek's flaws are superficial. Bad hair, he shuffles around. He's naive, he called an ambulance for a baby bird, which we know is wrong, but his intentions were good. Derek the show is the most sincere show I've done, I think. So you're laughing with them as opposed to at them, like David with Brent. Yeah. You always need a sort of yin and a yang. Like in The Office, Tim was the normal one who didn't say anything terrible or stupid, but he was us watching David Brent. So when David Brent did something stupid, Tim looked at the camera. Give me the Emmy. Give me it. Give me the... Thank you. Who got his big break when I cast him in a remake of a show that I created called The Office. He's now leaving that show and killing a cash cow for both of us. Please welcome the wonderful Tina Fey and the ungrateful Steve Carell.
Do you think Steve Carell gonna make a US version of Derek and take all the credit for it?
He's welcome. He's welcome because I do 12 episodes and a special. I did it with The Office, Extras, Idiot Abroad, and now Derek. But if someone like Steve Carell wants to take it over and do 200 episodes, of which I'm the creator, thank you, Steve. I'll even lend you the cardigan.
That's good!
Is it harder to work on a show with old people or to work on a show with Martin Freeman?
Well, the old people didn't crack up as much as me and Martin Freeman, and I don't tease them as much because Martin was such an actor. My job was to try and make him fluff his lines or laugh, and he hated that. So if once he cracked up, I'd won. Often he'd say to me, he said, "It's your show you're ruining. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?" One scene took 74 takes.
Okay.
When I had to go, "Who says that you can't be in the hot seat?" And he couldn't do it. And because I knew I had him, I did it slightly different every time. So, are you good? He said, "Are you going to do that?" I said, "Yeah." I go, "Who's to say you're in the hot seat? Just do it with one hand." And he'd laugh because it was different. He knew. So, and yeah, we were there for hours just because I enjoyed Martin ruining the take. So it's probably harder to work with Martin because it takes longer. What's that?
Shush.
What is it?
Sebaceous cyst.
Keep that to yourself.
Oh my God, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me, seeing that. And my dad hung himself in front of me whilst masturbating. But if I could take one of those things back, it would be seeing that awful cock. It looks like you've been getting a dog to suck it off, but it chewed it like it thought it was a horrible old blood and cum-filled shoe. I've just seen the worstest penis in the whole world.
Snitch.
I didn't say whose penis it was.
Well, it's obviously mine, wasn't it? Because it's the worstest penis in the whole world.
All right, Pam? Nurse, can you come in here a minute? I'm serious. That is the worst penis, probably, in the world. Nurse, honestly, is that not the ugliest penis you've ever seen in your life?
Yes, doctor, it's very ugly.
Very ugly. Very ugly. She's a nurse.
Which dick is the ugliest, Kev's or Louis C.K.'s?
At first I thought he couldn't have said dick.
Oh, I can. It's French.
Yeah.
TV.
Well, here's the secret. Okay. So I never really saw Kev's, right? So that's right. I just described it. Louis C.K. I did see naked, but he had it covered up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I imagine Louis C.K.'s is worse. I think because he doesn't care what he puts into his body. I mean, if that's his face and body, what's his dick like? I mean, I don't want to see Louis C.K.'s.
I think nobody wants.
Louis C.K. is just such a big, sweaty oaf. I just think it all drains there. It's probably like a stagnant pond. It probably looks like an underwater forest. It looks like something you'd see in a pet shop for your fish tank.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life, I think.
Oh dear, I love Louis. I love all my friends I torture.
Mama say, all about your paper getting paid, say, yeah, you got your thong on.
That's my favourite question so far.
Okay. When you were the... Okay, sorry.
Go out on a high. Go out on a high. Brilliant. Cheers, man.
Yeah, if you got it, let me feel it. Shake it from the floor to the ceiling, say,